Hi there, today's topic is rather serious. We're going to talk about anonymous surveys. So, when it comes to collecting honest feedback or sensitive data, the biggest challenge usually is trust. That's where our today's topic of the video, BlockSurvey, steps in. It is a privacy first survey platform built for people who care about data ownership and confidentiality. This is their dashboard, and as you can see, not only the platform provides a lot of room for sensitive survey creation, it's also a full-scale workspace where you can work on big research projects in a team. What I like about it is this new feature created using AI. I'm going to test it out right away. So as you can see, I only need to prompt what exactly my survey should be about, and I'm pretty sure if I could give more information in the prompt, it would be a lot better. But this is going to be just a simple prompt for a gym. So while we're at it, not only we can create those surveys using AI, we can also import surveys. We can also import surveys and create them from scratch. The AI generation is rather good here, as you can see in a minute. It provides full description of the questions and even creates some kind of a logic if you plan your prompt properly. Now we have 10 questions here. We can select all or only select those that we really like. I think what this platform really gives us is our audience will gain confidence to speak freely because their identity stays hidden by design. There are no cookies, no trackers, and no third-party analytics also. So we are in full control of our data. Now, I guess I am just going to leave the survey as it is already created. As you can see, we could make more questions, but this is enough. And when we hit create the survey, we just go straight into the design section. And as you can see, here is a lot of functionality here too. We can reface, we can recall. We can also add some images, videos, or icons from the rich library that I found fascinating, because not every survey platform provides this kind of quality pictures to use freely. And then note that this is just the free version of this platform. I don't have the premium yet. So this is the logic, but we can as well make it conditional. I'm going to show you a simple example of that soon enough. Now also, as you can see, we have functionality to each question type. We can shuffle the questions, we can hide some questions, all of that. Now we have the settings panel. We can change the title, description, general settings here. We can also add the cover image here as well. And what I found really funny, the conversational style of the survey. You will see how that looks, and that's just so engaging, honestly. Now we have some other things here to show, but let's focus on, well, let's see question randomization. I think that is the most used type of settings in this type of surveys. We don't need the question order to just be the same always. Usually that doesn't provide good answers. And then we can also make the quiz anonymous here. Now we can choose some themes, watermark if we have it, CSS. We can also automatically translate our survey to other languages, but that's an upgrade feature. Well, fair enough. Now let's go ahead back to the builder and let's see what else we can do here. By the way, BlockSurvey is used by NGOs, universities, and even ethical hackers, basically anyone who needs a secure channel to ask real questions and get real answers. on their website, there are a lot of case studies where you can see how people succeeded using BlockSurveys and how much of a contribution this platform is to small businesses and big ones. Now, as you can see, there are different question types, for example, the rating type. And let me also mention how perfect the solution is when we can see the preview immediately and just have a general idea how it's gonna look. Now, I am doing the conditional logic here. As you can see, we can display the question only if. So this question is going to depend on an answer of a different question. Kind of a retrospective adjustment, but that's not the one I'm searching for. So like this is a rating question. I'm choosing lower than 3. And if it's lower than 3, we're going to jump to a question similar to this one to see what the person thinks about other features of our gym, for example. And in all of the other cases, we jump to the next question. This is very easy, and as you will see in a preview, this works perfectly fine. Now, I'm not going to do more. Let's go ahead and see the publishing options. I'm going to just publish on the BlockSurvey.io domain. And we can preview it from right here. As you can see, this is the look. I think this looks amazing, very modern, and the style is just good. The chat style is very engaging, and I'm really loving the robot icon. And as you can see, these are the questions in order, and then when we rate this question 2 out of 5, it jumps to the one we chose it to jump after this type of an answer. Now, as you noticed, we can customize everything: the colors, fonts, layouts. There's logic branching, to very functionality rich, so we can personalize the flow depending on how people answer. The conditional logic here is done to be a lot more flexible and easy to navigate than in many other survey creators that I used in the past. No coding needed, to just simple toggles, and it looks very stylish. That keeps the experience smooth for both the creator and the respondent as well. Well, thank you for completing the survey, and we can also share the survey from there. Now we can go to the integration tab. As you can see, we can integrate with tools like Notion, Zapier, and Slack. So results don't just sit in a spreadsheet, they can trigger real action. And it's gonna generate some responses so we can see the analytics right now, which is crazy helpful. I feel like they were reading my mind, because this is exactly what I needed, not having real answers to show any analytics in this video. And here it is, just generated 30 answers for me to choose from. So let's see, it shows in the dashboard all of the answers, all of the analytic options that are there. We can see the engagement analytics and the satisfaction analytics, and all of this leads us to the conclusion of this video: the pricing. I think BlockSurvey already looks pretty good on their free option. However, in the free option, we are limited to 10 responses. I would definitely invest in this kind of survey creators. Not only we have the analytics, we also have a full-scale workspace, and the anonymous settings are just working amazing. They can hide all of the information the customer can be concerned about leaking, so that leaves a lot of space for trust and real engagement. I hope this video was helpful for you, and I hope I was able to highlight all of the amazing features of BlockSurvey. Please leave your thoughts in the comments, and also please tell me if you have worked with this platform before and how was your experience. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you the best of luck in your business.